From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Thursday, October 19th, 2023. I'm D. Ray Knight. This is what's going on. The Pennington County State's Attorney's Office says they're pushing back an announcement on charging decisions in the A.C. Morrison homicide case. The transgender Native American woman was shot and killed over a year ago. She was shot in the home of a man who is claiming self-defense. Recent updates to state law make it harder for prosecutors to charge defendants who claim self-defense. State's Attorney Laura Retzel said she would make an announcement this month, but a spokesperson for the office said they won't have any information on the Morrison case until the second week of November. A new state women's prison is being built in Rapid City. Inmate number 44781135, Amy Rose, has the story.
No, I was pardoned. But this week, ground was broken on the new women's prison in Rapid City. The medium security facility will be just off the interstate in what is now an open field off North Creek Drive in Rapid City. For Pennington County Sheriff Brian Mueller, the 288 extra beds and services are a welcome addition because of overcapacity in the women's prison in Pierre. The 2022 state legislature approved $3.8 million in state funding to purchase the 20-acre plot of land where the prison will be built. Construction is expected to begin in early 2024.
The South Dakota Department of Homeland Security is providing funds to various schools across the state, including Rapid City Stevens High School. Tuesday night, the RCAS board authorized the approval of a federal grant for the 2023-2024 school year that would provide $60,000 to Stevens High School for security purposes in order to upgrade the school's classroom door locks. The performance end date for the grant is December 31st, 2024. In national and international news, President Biden will address the nation from the Oval Office tonight about the Israeli-Hamas war and the ongoing war in Ukraine. The address is scheduled for 8 p.m. Eastern Time, that's 6 p.m. local time. The president is going to send a package to Congress that would assist Israel and Ukraine for 1 year. The $100 billion proposal also will have aid for Indo-Pacific countries, including Taiwan, and spending for security at the U.S.-Mexico border. Biden suggested on Wednesday that he will ask Congress for an unprecedented support package for Israel's defense. Enthusiasm for sending Ukraine more aid without greater oversight has been waning lately for some Republicans in Congress, and they have objected to combining assistance to both countries. Standalone aid for Israel, on the other hand, has attracted broad support from members of both parties. Meanwhile, humanitarian aid will begin to enter Gaza from Egypt. Amy Rose has the latest.
Israel has agreed to allow Egypt to deliver limited humanitarian aid to the Gaza Strip while the Israeli military keeps up its airstrikes on the Palestinian territory. More than 1 million Palestinians, roughly half of Gaza's population, have fled homes in the north in Gaza City after Israel told them to evacuate. The airstrikes early Thursday continued across the entire territory, including in areas in the south that Israel had declared as safe zones. The office of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Wednesday that limited humanitarian aid would be allowed into Gaza from Egypt following the request from U.S. President Joe Biden.
Refusing to drop out, Republican Representative Jim Jordan has brought the House Speaker's race to a stalemate. The ally of Donald Trump has been unable to win the gavel, but he and his far-right allies won't step aside for a more viable GOP nominee. Today, the House is tentatively set to convene in the afternoon for Jordan to try again, but there's a sinking realization that the House could remain endlessly stuck for the long haul. Next steps are uncertain, as Republican lawmakers float other options. Some Republicans are considering an extraordinary plan to give the temporary speaker more power to reopen the House. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Sunny and windy with a high of 77. Low tonight, 57. And that was your Daily Slice for Thursday, October 19th, 2023. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D. Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jaquess. I'm D. Ray Knight. Have a great day.